There's guy kit, wooden guy kit, and so the next thing we're moving on to is building this guy here. This is Scott John. I've labelled up all his pieces, and I've marked out corresponding pieces on here. So I've got this quite wide board. It's a bit mouldy and a bit scody, but it was a shelf, and so I'm going to cut out all of his body pieces from that. You can see my amazing squashed spider font there. And I didn't have enough room to do his foot, so he's got a thick foot, and so what we're doing is we're looking at trying to build Scott John out of thinner material to have a lesser overall weight, and we'll see how he handles. What I'm considering on doing for Guy Kit 2.0 is to actually take out this section of his, if you want to call it a spine, because this piece of wood here is thick and it's quite heavy, and so I'll hollow him out and see how he handles then. Because if you look at the bend, I mean, admittedly, I'm not holding on to his arms now at the moment, but you can see she's bending a fair amount. So we'll look at lightening Guy Kit up. But first of all, what I want to do is build Scott John and see how he handles, and we'll weigh him and see how much he weighs. So I'll be doing a lot of cutting. As I've got so far, still a bit to go, and so I'm just having a breather, and I will get back into it. Okay, so here are some more of the exploits of Stupid Robot Fighting League. So what we're doing now is proof of concept, is we are building the robot Scott John in this complete pigsty of offcuts and toys and bits and pieces. So basically all I did was trace this out and put it into wood with a jigsaw, and the next thing I'm going to do is drill everything together in the same way that I drilled and wired Guy Kit 2.0. So I shall shoot a quick video after the fact, so as not to bore you with the twisty and drilling details. Right, so Scott John is all drilled up, and next thing to do is wire him up. So I'll catch you up after I've finished wiring him up, and that will probably be me for the night. Gonna run out of daylight. Rightio. So Scott John is now all wired up, and he's ready to hook up to the octagon. Obviously I have to set up all his poles and everything, but that's for another night. It's now gotten dark. But yeah, that didn't take long at all. I'm starting to tidy up the way I wire up things now. So I just fold back the sticking out sharp bits there. So I think I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. What I'll probably do with his one piece of ply for his body is just attach a few blocks and bits and pieces just to add some weight. I don't want him to be too light, but what I'll do is I'll hook him up to the pole first, and I'll also weigh him and see how much he weighs and go from there.